From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Breaks through the contact. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here we go.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. If you look at this Browns defense, they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Chubb on the counter. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gun. Shot.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow on play action. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a handoff running through the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Browns at 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bengals 7, Browns 0.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bengals drive about to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
To throw is Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland.
Returnable here from the 38. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we
Been a
go.
little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Gun. Cut.
Second down, here's Chubb again. He gets away from one, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go